This is one from one of your good fans, Lee Clark.
He's got a good name.
Yeah. No, and
does he spell it the same?
Yes. Hi Sam, just watch one of the latest videos with Lee mentioning about diet food when dieting. And he mentions about knowing when to change carbs, fats and protein depending on how you feel. Can you ask Lee how would we know when we feel the need to add extra fat? I mean, if carbs are pretty high, do we need much fat?
Not really. The fats I get when I'm dieting are just what's in the meat. So, you know, steak has normal, even lean steak has fat in it. Chicken breasts have fat in them, even if you cut the fat off. But adding fat sometimes means, like if I'm just having a steak, I might have really lean steak, but then during the week, just for a change, I might have a T-bone, which has a thin bit of fat on the outside. I just leave that on, cook it up nice, and eat the fat with it. So I don't go adding like oils or adding stuff like that, or you know, any other type of fat. I don't go adding butter or eating bacon. I just, like I said, if I have a chicken breast, sometimes I might even leave that little bit of fat on it, or sometimes even one meal I'll have chicken thighs instead of the chicken breast. So little things like that. Sometimes even I get drumsticks and boil them. They taste good. Boiled drumsticks with a little bit of salt on them. That's nice, but that's all I do, as in adding extra fats, and really just go by it if I'm a little bit hungrier or just need to fill out a little bit. If I'm feeling a bit depleted and not much energy, one day I'll have the fat, then you'll be right again. Sometimes it's more mental than physical, so but it's just a good change up too, so it tastes good. Just like even on my cheat days, I still might have eaten good food. I still might have steak and rice, but like I said, it might be a big T-bone with fat on it. And I might have some sort of fried rice instead of boiled rice. So yeah, I just change things up like that.
And how do you stop? So say if you're dieting and you're feeling like shit, and you know, you do the bit of extra fat, like how do you draw the line? Like if you're always feeling a bit down, a bit.
Well, just because you know you've got a contest coming up, and you're going to feel more down if you walk on stage looking like shit, and then you go online the next day and people talking shit about you. So
well, it's not the next day. Bob's talking
2 hours later,
but like 10 years later.
10 years later, they're still talking shit. Yeah, well, it will be, won't it?
Yeah.
2016 will be 10 years since I've been with the IFBB. But look at that, and they say I'm irrelevant. After 10 years of not being with them, they still fucking talk about me all the time. So that's good news, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at some other bodybuilders that haven't been there for 10 years. Do they talk about them? No. No, but you know, so you just got to draw the line. Like I said, I have cheat days where I cheat all day, but then next day you go back on the diet. So it's one of those things, if you want to get in shape, you got to do it. So if you let it go too long, then you get out of shape again. Then, like I said, come this time, you're going to look shit. So there you go.
So just keep it basic. No fancy nut oils or.
No, you can have like. Sometimes I have cashew nuts and stuff like that. Salted ones, because I'm not worried. You'll get those natural ones, but I get the roasted salty ones because they taste better. And who cares about the sodium right now? So even to get close to the show, I don't worry about sodium, so who cares? But no, I'm not into the almonds or peanut butter and how people do all that shit. No, that's what that new age macro bullshit.